Good morning. I feel like doing something stupid today. Just go to GameStop.com and Wii U. Also learn more about the Nintendo Switch. The Nintendo Switch will take your gaming experience to the next level with the ability to play at home and on the go. Coming in 2017. I cannot wait. Alright, here we go. Buy refurbished, $124.99, free shipping. Let's go to checkout. This feels very stupid. $124. Oh dear. Now I want to explain this a little bit before I continue to check out. I've been a collector for a very long time, and I also have the body and the mind of a 12-year-old eternally. I always wanted a Wii U. It looks stupid. Priced at $300 for the basic and $350 for the deluxe. Yeah, no thanks. I always wanted it regardless. It looked really interesting how you could have the screen and then you have the console. There's all these exclusives that they haven't ported to the Switch over yet. I just want to see what happens if you get a Nintendo Wii U in the year 2019. Oh boy, there's a total of $193.89. Oh man, you know what, take me back to the cart. I'm gonna take off something. Extremely disappointed. My sister bought this console for my daughter for Christmas. Nothing worked. I'm so upset I got this for Christmas. Nothing worked. Ruined Christmas. Nothing worked. Bought this for Christmas. Nothing worked. None of the games were playable. Nothing worked. Am I doing this? Am I really doing this? I've finally come to the conclusion that I'm just gonna get the bundle for now. Order confirmation. Your order number. I did it. I want to see my experience with how this all goes. And if it works, I'm going to get the other games. If it doesn't, I'm not going to get the other games. I'm excited, but I'm nervous. A Wii U adopter in 2019. Hopefully that'll get me views on YouTube.
4 to 6 days later.
I bought a premium refurbished Nintendo Wii console for cheap on the recent Pro Day sale. So what was my experience and how did I fare?
Alright. Got it open. The very first thing I noticed is that, the heck is going on, GameStop? That's nasty. That's gross. I don't want that in my house. Let's take a look at some of our games we got. They came in the real case, which is good. I don't know what's going on with the manual. Other than someone using it to clean their hands off, it looks pretty good. And then we got Splatoon. Actually pretty clean. Like any other Wii U gamepad, you could tell it was left on a shelf for many years untouched. Sensor bar, I have 2 of these already. Console always looked weird to me. I mean, what is this design? Why is it so flat? Anyways, I'm gonna set this up, update it, see if the games work, and I'll take it from there. Alright, that took no time at all to set up, and here I am in Splatoon. Everything works fine. Smash Brothers works fine. And I have absolutely no complaints other than the gamepad. You know, like in a car when you make the speakers too loud and then they kind of sound crackly. The gamepad has that going on with it. It just doesn't sound too great, and I don't know if they all sound like that or it's just this one. I'm gonna get some other games, and so far my experience is a-okay. I actually don't remember at all what I got, so this is going to be quite a surprise. I was a little hesitant to get this because I was thinking, what if they re-release it on the Switch in a big collection with Twilight Princess and maybe some other Zelda games. What else do we got in here? Oh dear. This is apparently pre-owned, even though it's sealed and in the plastic wrap, and it looks mint condition. I honestly don't know if I'm ever going to open this. Meanwhile, with Wind Waker HD here, oh, that is clean. That's the cleanest I've ever seen pre-owned from GameStop. I would be surprised if that didn't work. Round 1 went pretty good. It's a little rainy today, so this is a little wet, so I really hope nothing too bad happened to this. Fun fact, I now own every single Xenoblade Chronicle game, and I haven't played any of them for not even a second. And once again, completely pristine. Bit of a curveball for these last 2 packages. These last 2 I got off of Amazon instead of GameStop. Well, the case is in really nice shape. Amazon did not do me wrong at all. The last game, at long last, Pikmin 3. I guess when they say that no one bought Wii U's, they mean it, because this is just ridiculous. Every single game I've gotten, I'm completely happy with, except for the 2 that were included in the bundle. Those are the only 2 that looks like they were pre-owned by 12-year-olds, but everything else is clean, including the console itself. So for the conclusion, I'm going to be comparing the Wii U to the Switch for the most part, so get ready for a lot of that. I'll start with the build quality. For the Wii U, it feels like a chunky children's tablet that you pay $50 on Amazon, and for the Switch, it feels like a brand new sleek iPad that you just got from Best Buy for $1,000. And they both have their own strengths where one does something better than the other. For example, the Wii U is built very sturdily, it's very chunky, and this thing feels just really comfortable to hold on to. And it feels really durable too, without feeling too cheap or anything. But the Switch, on the other hand, I want to be very careful with it. Even though it's portable, I don't want to be bringing it around with me everywhere I go because it just feels so delicate and expensive and fancy. And when you use a Switch, that little tablet that you're holding, that's the console, so it actually starts to get really hot and uncomfortable to use and hold. One mark for the Wii U is that the personality that's missing from the Switch, it definitely has it. When you open the Switch, you just have news. That's all the community feature that you have, that's it. And I know you can get the Nintendo app on your cell phone, but a lot of people hate it, and it's not very viable, to be honest. The very first thing that you see when you start up your Wii U is this giant circle of Miis, with your Mii in the middle, and all of them are spreading these little happy little messages, you know, oh, come join this, oh, be sure to check out that. And it just feels a lot gimmickier, but it's something that Nintendo has been missing a lot of recently. Another thing I like is when you go to the settings menu, the music coming out of the television and the music coming out of your gamepad, they both play a certain track that you can't hear on the TV and you can't hear on the gamepad. So when you play them together, you get these 2 tracks that come together as one track coming out of 2 separate things. It's nice to have, and the Switch has absolutely nothing like that whatsoever. It's super easy when you want to have your game on your TV instead of your gamepad. So you have it on your gamepad, you tap your gamepad, boom, there you go. Super simple. Every time I want to put the Switch on the TV, I gotta get up and then put it in its dock and then find a controller somewhere. Now, would I recommend buying a Wii U in the year 2019? And get ready for this. No, I would not. For starters, a lot of the games that you find on the Switch have already been on the Wii U, or there's just a better version of them on the Switch already. But that's not the only reason. There's been a glitch on the Wii U that has been around ever since it first launched, and it has never been fixed. And that's a big killer, because that one glitch completely messes up your entire internet connectivity. It makes you do this whole circus of getting your IP address and setting up your DNS server and all this stuff I just have no idea about. The internet only feels like it works when it wants to, and that's a big killer for me. But anyways, the Wii U is pretty cool, and there's a lot of games that are stuck on there that are probably not going to be able to be ported to the Switch or even get a sequel on the Switch. But I'm not going to recommend it because the Switch is just so much easier and accessible right now, and if you want a brand new Nintendo console that impresses you, this is what you should be getting, not the Wii U. But yeah, it's cool.